Oh, do you want?
I sent you the invite for you to be here. If you want to be here, you can be here.
All right, all right.
All right, we're live again. And as you can see, we're in for some more Trash Fire. And I'm not talking about Trash Fire MTG. He's actually a pretty cool dude on Twitter. I am talking about Traversable MGTOW. So, how are we going to do this, guys?
Are we? We're already live, yeah.
Yeah, we're already live.
Yeah.
Hey, Kadant. How you doing,
Hi.
pretty girl?
I am feeling good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you relaxed?
Yeah.
All right, someone needs to mute the
Somebody's-
stream.
Yeah.
Not me. I already muted it.
Okay. So, like I said, we are back. We have Sparky from Sparky's Tech Corner. Lo-Fi is here again. I don't know for how much longer. Kadant is here, and we have Ishtar.
Hello.
Zell will be joining us once again, just to let you guys know. And I did send the link to Ace if he would like to join. So we're going to have a full set here.
And yeah, Cinder, to answer your question on DMs, I did. You damn
No, Cinder. Traversable MGTOW is not a woman. We've seen him.
Oh,
That is
hey,
manly.
I just got a comment that I'm gonna screen cap this here.
Screen grab it.
Yeah, I'm gonna screen grab it. It's from Traversable Pragmatism, which is Traversable MGTOW, and it says, "Help for the guildless. You are a pedophile. I have evidence."
What the fuck?
Oh, really?
Cool. No.
Hi,
Let's
James.
see this. Let's see your made up evidence because yeah, no, he's not. Knowing Antoine, like personally, no, he's not.
So
But, you
I'm
know,
just letting
I
you
guess-
know. I'm just letting you know, Traversable. It's screen capped. I'm gonna put the date on it, and I'm reporting you.
And I am too. You have on this reporting because this is harassment. Which one is it, Antoine? On which video did he leave that comment?
Let's see here. It is Traversable MGTOW is a coward.
Oh, so he. Oh.
I guess he doesn't like that I get more viewers on my streams than he ever could, and I get more views on my videos than he ever could without buying subscribers. Anyway, go ahead, Kadant. I'm sorry to cut you off. I really am.
Oh no worries. I think it's fucking funny that this guy has so much time on his hands. He's going to try and make up and create. Let me adjust. Create false evidence, at least in his head, to try and claim that you're a pedophile. Like, really? Like, are you, really? Like, you're really gonna make this shit up and try and create your own fucking quote unquote evidence? Or are you just using evidence that you have of yourself, Traversable? Is that what's going on? Is that what you're using?
Well, it's not even just him. He's now saying pedo ring. So he's implementing more fucking people than just one person.
No, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he doesn't understand that this is not. If he came on here and said again, "Hey, Antoine flagged my channel. Help for the Guildless flagged my channel. Sparky flagged my channel," that's something different. I can deal with that. All right. Yeah, I've already did a stream about that. We proved him wrong multiple times. This is something completely different because if he gets his fans like he did last time to start coming on to our videos and in our streams and basically saying that we're all pedophiles, That's something else. You see, he's attempting to troll.
What he's doing is slander.
Yeah, he's attempting to troll, and he's trying to jump into the big boy pool when he doesn't understand he still needs waders and is still sitting around in that big plastic tub that you can buy from Walmart for like $50.
Well, yeah, but the reason why is because he hated his mommy so much that she couldn't ever teach him how to swim. Hence why he's a MGTOW.
See, here's the deal. We was gonna know it. You know, if honest to God, if I were known that this fuckhead was such a goddamn crazy lunatic, I would have known the fucker. I wouldn't have said one fucking word to him.
No, see, I'm not flagging his channel. I'm not flagging his videos. There is no flag war. There was no flag war to begin with.
What is the point of flagging a video that does nothing but give you material to laugh at? That is self-defeating and illogical.
See, this is different. This is not this is not funny. This is not a troll.
Yeah.
No.
You see, here's the deal. I'm flagging the comments. I'm not flagging his channel. I'm flagging the comments. I'm reporting him as harassment. I'm reporting him as slander.
I gotta say, Sparky, you really do need to put out a t-shirt that says, "Here's the deal." I would buy it.
Yeah.
If you could make it with a slight speech impediment, that would be even better t-shirt.
Yeah, no, it's a thing. Yeah.
It's totally your thing, Sparky.
Yeah, it is, because you say it a lot and it's great.
Yeah.
Make a new channel called Here's the Deal.
The problem with doing it that way is that it's going to end up looking like it's one of those bargain shows on TV.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, which suitcase do you want to?
Yeah. Let's make a deal. That's the name of the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
And also Lion's sin of pride. I actually have kids. Okay? This is not an accusation that goes anywhere against me that doesn't turn bad. Do you understand that?
Well, and I'm right there with you because I have kids too. So when he says something like, "Oh, this is a pedo ring," like, listen, dude, this is the first time I've been on. They're nice enough to have me on, but you can't just throw ad hominem attacks out there because you have no idea who these people truly are, what their relationship is with other people. Like, you're just doing to be a fucking shitbag.
So the whole everybody that's part of the proper villains is a pedophile. Is that what he's trying to say?
That was the pedo ring, yeah. That at least the proper villains and Sparky and probably the associates as well, I would say, is under his pedo ring, considering where he leaves the comments. Yeah.
Jeez, you know what? For being such a big fat guy, I never realized your fucking reach was so long, traversable. Like, really?
Oh, you should think
really?
the heavy arms would weigh him down, but no, he can reach behind his back and pull it straight out of his ass.
Dude,
It's
yeah,
all
no,
Touch
he's
the button.
It's only because he
Very-
has one of those fat people fucking grabbers.
No, if
fucking very
there will be a benefit, Lion. There will be a benefit. If his channel and shit gets shut down because of this, that's the benefit. Because I didn't start this, Sparky didn't start this, and he's escalating it. Hey, we had escalation this week on another. I mean, this is more autistic escalation.
You
but-
remember how? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
You remember how Sparky in one of his videos pointed out that he had done this exact same thing before with bearings, and in that video
No,
from PSA,
He did this 3 different times. He did it
Yeah,
two
okay,
streams
that-
beforehand.
yeah. Okay, that was beyond the point is how many he done it with, but you made a video pointing out he did before. I watched one of them, PSA Stitch, because he's amazing. And the bearing situation is the exact thing. First, it's flag. Then the person he says flagged him give back. Then he calls them a pedo. It's the same thing. It's copy-paste. He's copy-pasting himself.
He doesn't have anything else. That's why.
Yeah.
So
Wait, Jem, if it keeps going, you're going to rain hell down on me? Why? What did I do?
what?
The hell, Gem Max?
Maybe he's getting frustrated because of
I'm
it.
thinking. I think he meant to say rain hell down on him, Antoine. But I think he's watching from his phone.
Punctuation.
Well, no,
It's important.
There's no him, so
Well, that also grammar.
yeah. See, he meant to add him,
not
and
you,
he didn't
him.
add him. I was gonna say, what did I do to Jem? Shit.
Oh, you pissed Jem off. From switching to one stream to another, you just pissed Jem the fuck off. He's just triggered now.
So I really am. You know what? I'm going to. I don't even know. Does Traversable MGTOW have a Twitter? He does, right?
Yes, he does.
Who cares? He's not worth us talking about him. Honestly, he's not worth it. All he's gonna keep doing is coming in, talking shit, and being like, oh, you're a pedophile, and then he'll probably try and flag your videos or some bullshit like that because he's a weak, pathetic, useless little fucking cucket, lonely little bastard who doesn't deserve our fucking attention. This is probably the most attention he's gotten from anything with a vagina in a long time. Like, he's probably not had women fucking paying any kind of attention to him other than this shit right now. And that's why he's fucking going off, because A, he knows Antoine, Zell, and Brockus. You all talk to women. You're all actually friends with women. You actually have conversations and get looked at and get and get talked about in a positive manner by women. Unlike him, who's probably this sad, lonely, fucking little hermit-ass bitch whose mommy didn't fucking treat him right. So therefore, he's gonna sit in his little fucking corner and fucking cry, oh, well, men go their own way and I'm secretly gay and fucking women are poison in this fucking world. Oh, well, congratulations. Yeah, you wanna get women pissed off, go ahead and keep talking your stupid shit. And
Okay.
guess what? Now you want to go ahead and go after the villains.
Yeah.
Why? Because they were asking questions of a fucking MGTOW and you didn't like the answers that were being given, or you didn't like the fact that people were even asking questions and wondering, hey, what is this about? Let's hear. And they were very fucking respectful. And then you had to go on a little fucking bitch fit as you sit and cry alone in your corner and spend all day long on the fucking internet wondering what the fuck you're going to do. And guess what? I'm going to be done talking about him because he doesn't deserve any of my attention because I have tits and a vagina and, you know, an active sex life that's not with my fucking hand.
I'm gonna.
Actually, I just want him on the show, just so that you can tear into him some more because that's freaking amazing. Hi,
I'm
Magog. How are you?
Oh yes, oh yes, Magog. Just wait, just listen to us.
Sparky,
Rinse and
Sparky, calm
Rinse
down.
and repeat.
Oh, God, okay.
Magog. Rinse and repeat.
This is too much getting cut off. This is annoying.
Magog's not even in the stream and it's already digressing again. I love you, Magoggies. Magogums. Oh, prophet. Loves, huggles, kisses, stuffs.
Okay, what were you gonna say, Lo-Fi?
It's fine. It's not pertinent anymore, so now it's okay. I'll just look at Warhammer.
We just took a very brief detour, Lo-Fi. What did you have to say?
No.
Lo-Fi, seriously.
No? I was gonna say to James that I think he should lay on the threats there. That calling Traversable or Jar Jar fans might be pushing it a little bit too far. That's going in the meme territory.
That is kind of cruel, as referring to him as Jar Jar.
That's
Jar Jar
almost
fan.
as bad as being part of a pedo ring.
Oh, it's even worse.
Yeah.
That is pretty nasty.
Hmm,
I don't think anybody deserves that.
yeah. I thought this whole shit was done.
It's not going to be done until he can have the last word and feel like the king.
Oh, and that's the problem with people like that is they want to be right so fucking bad that they're going to stop at nothing. They're going to get their little fans to fucking say whatever the hell that they, repeat on a stream or in a video, because that's one of the things with Sparky's stuff. I've seen a bunch of his people that follow him have that same sort of ideology. And I'm not shitting on MGTOW, but like his version of MGTOW, there's definitely like a fucked up ideology that they're following to just be social justice warriors, to be professionally outraged, and it's ridiculous.
It is, but all we can really do is wait for him to basically hang himself. And that's exactly what's going to happen, is he's going to keep it up. He's going to keep it up. He's going to keep it up. And then he's going to hang himself.
Exactly. And that's what I was saying in the last stream is honestly just let him keep going. Let him keep saying the shit that he wants to say, because it just shows that his character, his integrity, the person that he is, and people slowly start to realize like, no, I don't want to be around this dude because he's pretty fucked up.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I think he's having a good giggle fit to himself.
Hey, listen, you guys are talking about him keeping it up. I don't think he can get it up in the first place, and that's why he's a MGTOW.
Ooh, good point. That's a very good point. That he may no longer be able to use it. He is pretty much old and decrepit.
And it's the women's fault. It's obviously the women's fault. All the women he tries to go after who are like, ew, why are you talking to me?
Basically. We caught a little bit of his stream, and my first thought when I saw this guy and started listening to him ramble was, is he stoned? I live in Washington. I know what a stoned person looks like. He's stoned. He was just rambling.
Oh God!
Now, let me go into a little bit, because I've done my research on him when we started pulling this crap. Not this crap, but when we started doing his little flagging campaign and spouting off bullshit. Apparently there's several people out there that is constantly fighting him and is constantly calling him out. Because it's just not 1, 2, 3, or 4. There's like several people that he has done this to, and he's continuously doing this too. And I think what it is he is pissed off because yes, he was blaming me and Antoine for mass flagging his channel. His channel, I don't know if he got flagged or if he took it down. I can't say either which one, but his channel came back up. Here's the deal. His channel came up and all the subscribers have been scrubbed. So all 2,500.
Hey, Must Know 3. It's a good thing. It's a good thing that you're in the chat for supporting Trav so much, since he is making accusations of calling us pedophiles. I'm glad you're supporting that piece of shit. You have a good day, Must Know. How's it going, my God?
All hail Sniggles, our Lord and Savior.
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah, you can do that on the cunt stream, but that's about all I'll allow of that.
Night, Lo-Fi.
See you later, Lo-Fi.
Bye, Lo.
All right.
So, I know that you've got like some serious drama going on right now, man, but I've got a much bigger problem.
Yeah, you need money for Morscar.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's that, but no, there's something terrible's happened, and I felt like maybe I should come on the stream and talk about it. You know?
Okay, what's up?
I cannot get modded Skyrim to run right.
That is
I was expecting anything except modded Skyrim.
How are you handling it, honey?
Wait, what mod?
How are you even able to keep going?
I don't know. Well, I'm trying, but it's not working.
Is it the Randy Savage mod? It's the Randy Savage mod, isn't it?
No, I just, I've got a bash patch. I don't get it.
Have you
I'm
tried
so
taking
sorry.
out some of the other mods? They might be conflicting.
I use loot. I've done everything. I just can't.
Oh,
Have
honey.
you tried turning it off and back on?
Yes, I've done everything. I just I don't get it.
Have you tried screaming at it?
Mhm.
Oh,
It makes me sad. So I know
have you-
that you have all this like stuff where you have to keep talking about some asshole, but I think my problem is a lot more serious.
it's a lot more worthwhile to talk about for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
it is.
modded Skyrim is one of those things that's vital to life.
Yeah. I only have like 120 mods, so that's not even that bad.
No, that's fairly light.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So what I'm going to need you to do today is I need you to go into your user settings and tell me what they are right now.
Thank you for calling Xbox 360.
Okay, I need you to give me remote access to your computer. Fuck you!
Okay, is that your password? Thank you.
I don't really think you let Poe on your computer, do you?
He might be the problem.
Was he poking at the keys again? Trying to play?
He was watching bird porn.
No, he got pissed off because you knocked him off the table.
I think like part of it is a joke, but I really am pissed off. I can't get Skyrim to work right. Like, it's pissing me off. I finally get time for a little time to myself for video games. I work a lot still, with the channel. Past 2 days, I've been working on the new side quest title screen. But, I finally get a little chance to play some video games, and I wanted to go back to Skyrim and do some stuff. And I just can't get it.
God.
Have you tried pulling out all the mods and booting it up and then adding them one by one?
I've done it all.
Okay, because that's usually what I have to do with Minecraft is I have to pull out all the mods and then one by one add them in, restart the game, make sure it runs until I figure out which mod it is that's decided to fuck itself.
I think honestly, it's just too graphic intensive with all the 2K textures and stuff. It's just the Skyrim engine's not supposed to handle it.
Gotcha.
But did you try calling customer support?
There is no customer support for fucking Magog. Magog figures things out on his own.
Well, Magog, you have been doing it the wrong way. You have to give the call to the customer support, and they will support you because you are a customer.
Fucking hobbles of cars. Like, has the animated sex mod been updated recently?
This is a vital question.
Everybody who has played Skyrim with mods knows about the animated sex mod. I swear to God. Oh, that's funny. I don't know. I just get this terrible stutter. Like, the game doesn't crash. It doesn't have mod conflicts. It just, like, when I'm running around, if I turn the camera too fast, it just stutters. And it's pissing me off. Anyway, I actually didn't want to come on here and talk about Skyrim, but I figured I'd come in here and break up some of this depressing shit you're always talking about.
Please.
Well, I'm trying not to talk about depressing shit, so thank you for coming on. Have you dealt? I have an honest question. You have way more subscribers than I do, so you have more chances for horrible people being on your videos. Have you dealt with someone like this before?
No.
Like someone just coming after you for no fucking reason?
Everybody who has, I've ignored, and they've gone away eventually. Because the moment you give them the spotlight, they have power. So, I mean, there was this one girl who kept on posting on my channel because she was like a radical feminist or something. And like every video, there'd be some like nasty comment and a thumbs down. And who thumbs down a Magog video? Seriously.
Peasants thumbs down a Magog video.
Right. So it's like, so eventually I just was all like, your obsession with me is a little ridiculous. Maybe you need to get a hobby. I finally answered her. And she was like, don't flatter yourself. I'm not obsessed with you. And I was like, you literally have posted it on every one of my videos. And then she stopped everything. Haven't seen her. The moment I accused her of being obsessed with me, she was like, oh shit, he's on to me.
So, okay. I understand. We gave him a little of attention by talking about him. We're giving him more because the whole pedo thing. What about have you had to deal with flagging, like someone sending their fans to flag your videos or no?
No, I've never even gotten a community strike. I've gotten demonetized, and I've gotten.
Well, we all get demonetized,
right? And I've gotten videos completely like pulled from like recommended tabs and stuff and things like that, where it's all like you get that message where it's all like your keywords look funny, so we destroyed them. So like it's not your video's not getting shared or anything, but I haven't gotten any of that. Knock on wood. But this guy, he's obsessed with you. He's just chosen you to be the target of his ire. There is going to be no placating this. Honestly, the only way to really get rid of him now that you have fully engaged him, and now he is like slandering you and stuff, is to essentially, kill him. No, don't do that.
Well, can I borrow?
Rufus?
I need to borrow Rufus. Is that okay?
No, I really, outside of like sinking to his level and doing what he does, there's really no way. I mean, you can beat him at his own game, but it would make you kind of a dirtbag because that means sending your fans to flag channels.
No. I don't want to send my fans to do anything. I've never called for that.
So you can't even get your fans to click the subscribe button half the time.
Yeah, so like it's really.
Thank you, Ishtar. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I kind of took what Trav was saying. Oh, I flagged this channel. Oh, I got his channel shut down because after Caponea died, he kind of stopped after going after Antron and focuses his attention on me. Then, and it's like, thank you. I kind of look at that as a confidence boost that a channel of 100 subscribers can take down a channel of 2,500 subscribers.
He's only got 2,500 subscribers.
On one of the
He did. That channel got shut down, and apparently it just got popped back up, and it's like down to 7.
God, the way you guys been going on about him, I thought this was like a David and Goliath situation. Like you've really going up against somebody who has some pull.
With Sparky, it is David and Goliath, but I mean everything's relative. He wasn't even on my radar until we brought on TC Rogue onto the villains to talk, and he was not the typical standard MGTOW. And then this traversable guy shows up, starts calling him, starts pulling the no true Scotsman thing. He's not a real MGTOW because I've never heard of him and bullshit. And Rogue was really respectful. We had Roy from Very Nearly Viral on, and we had Day on as well, and they were respectful as well. We were all really respectful. And then Outlaw Bear Dog came on and just started screaming at him. But, she was trolling in the chat as it was.
I don't think Outlaw Bear Dog really understands the concept of not screaming.
She
love her for that.
She didn't really scream at him. She did ask a question though that made you that was kind of befitting of somebody trolling, which was, "Are you all just gay? Are you all just secretly closeted gay?"
Well, I knew when Zell brought her on that she was gonna do that. She was doing that in chat. So I mean, he showed up, and then instantly after our stream ended, he went and started a stream and bitched about us for like the first 8 minutes, and then intermittently throughout.
The only other thing you can do is, I mean, I'm saying it. I'm not saying it is just something people should do or saying that it's something I would do, but it is an option on the table. You could go talk to a lawyer because he has slandered you. He called you pedophile, right?
Yeah.
And that is completely untrue and can completely ruin your actual real life, like shit, right?
Yes.
Like being falsely accused of pedophilia could ruin your real life. Like it could lose you your job. It could do a lot of damage.
Lose me my kids.
Yeah, because a lot of people, once they think you're a pedophile, they'll fucking dox you, find out who you really are, what your real name is, where you live, that kind of thing, and then it's all over. So you could technically sue him.
Yeah, but I have to wait for all that stuff to happen.
Don't change your address,
it's
Antoine.
preemptive. The moment somebody accuses you of something, falsely accuses you something publicly of something that horrible, you can sue for slander or libel. Like I said, I'm just putting it out there as an option. I'm not saying that's what I would do. I would try to fight it in every other way. But unfortunately, we have a job. We have chosen a profession that takes place on a platform that doesn't protect its creators and gave way too much power in the hands of just your average users. People can literally just click a button and ruin your fucking channel. Like, that's all they got to do is be like, oh, I don't like this guy. Flag, flag, flag. You know, like, that's all they got to do. It's too much power in the hands of the audience. You know, whatever happened to just change the fucking channel if you don't like it? You know, I grew up in those days where, like, if I heard something on the radio, there was like a little knob.
Yeah, you changed the station.
Yeah, you guys remember the little knob, right? Well, when you turn that little knob, it like went away. The thing I didn't like. It was crazy, crazy times.
I didn't know that you had knobs back in your day. I thought you just fucking controlled that shit with your mind, Magog.
No, well, knobs are fairly easy. Even if I had mind powers, I wouldn't waste the energy changing the channel on something.
Back when I was a kid, we did have a remote control TV that didn't have a remote control. It was my dad threw a shoe at the back of my brother's head and said, "Go change the channel."
Yep, I remember those days too.
I used to sit like within legs reach of the TV, laying down. That way, if I didn't like what was on the TV, I could just reach up with my toe and push the knob until it changed the channel.
Like, it was one thing when he was just saying it was you that and your fans that were flagging his channel and stuff, which was untrue, and I have no reason to disbelieve you. You know,
I can tell you this right now. Sparky is a really good friend of mine. If I found out that he told all 110 of his subscribers to go flag Trev, Sparky and I would no longer be talking.
Dude, I even made my third video I made. At the end of that video, I said, any one of my subscribers, any one of my followers, any one of my friends, if you go after him, unsubscribe, I'm done with you. Do not go after him. Do not flag him. Do not do any of this shit.
Don't normal
sink
person
down to their level.
Every normal person knows, but you can't control everything your fans do. But even then, he offered no evidence that it was you who did it, because it wasn't.
Excuse me for just 1 second. Great Hadoken, the reason he's talking American is because this is his American character that he's playing right now. It's pretty good, right?
Oh, and talking about Sparky, right? I've known Sparky for going on like 3 weeks. So if anything, you would think somebody that you haven't known that long, like you could kind of get them to go and do something like that, you know, have them go out and flag something. But every time I've talked to him about this situation, he just has been like, here are the facts. This is what my side is. This is what he's done. Here are the videos to prove it. And just been very honest and open about it. Like somebody like Sparky, I have full respect and trust in because they've been very open and honest about it. Like, why would Sparky, somebody like that, go and try to start a flagging campaign? That's just fucking retarded.
I can't. Nobody can help. Nobody can stop a lame asshole from being a lame asshole. Like, it's just like, if you even like his people in your chat that are like defending you or whatever, or if anybody's watching this that's like on Trav's side, you can't get around the fact, no matter what happened, that this guy is dirtbag because he just acts like a child. Like, he went the wrong route. If he thought someone was flagging his channel, he could have taken the high road and actually went and talked to like Trusted Flagger or find somebody on YouTube to contact and, you know, work out the system. But no, he went down and fucking threw a hissy fit, a little fucking tantrum like a kid in a toy store, and started calling people pedophiles and shit, which was unjustified. And that really can't be argued with. Like, it doesn't matter if you like the guy or not. You can't argue with the facts. And the fact is, he's a lame asshole.
Yeah.
See, here's the deal. He made a live stream.
Sparky.
Yeah.
You need that shirt.
Yeah.
You have to have that shirt, dude.
Here's the deal.
See? There you go.
Okay, I'll walk on it. The problem is he made a live stream before he accused me and Antoine of mass flagging his channel. And in that live stream, he honestly states on open, he has no idea who flagged his channel. He suspects it's somebody within the MGTOW community. This is the third time it's happened to him. It happened to him once last year. It happened to him once 2 years ago. And he admits this, and then he deletes the stream. However, I saved the stream.
Well, here,
and
what
I
was going to bring up, Sparky, is that you helped someone fight a flag. You know how to do that. If he would have been like, "Hey, can you you're a tech guy," instead of accusing you, do you think you could probably help? The problem is Magog's right. You can't fight crazy.
Okay, here's the deal. When you get a flag, you get a notification. You have the option to fight that flag. Now, depending on what the flag is, like I'm gonna use Cinder Shadow. I'm gonna describe a little bit of his situation, if you don't mind, Cinder. He made a video about the whole Cody drama, and no, I'm not trying to bring that back up. That's dead. That's just. But he made a video about it, and then somebody, we don't know who, because whenever a video is flagged, it does not tell you who flagged it. It tells you what it got flagged for. It doesn't tell you who flagged it. Now, for Cinder's case, it got flagged for revealing personal information or describing a instance of a person. The problem is they take personal information as in if it's not available to the public, if it's not available at that time, if you can't reveal addresses, you can't reveal full names unless the person has revealed the full name. You cannot reveal banking information or social security numbers. That is in the realms of a community guideline strike. Slander is part of a community guideline strike. Harassment is part of a community guideline strike. Now, all those things can be considered one of those. And when it gets flagged, it automatically just shuts it down once it gets enough flags. And then you can have it appealed. And then YouTube will look into the video. And if they feel that the flags were unjust, they will take the flags off and they'll take the strike off. However, if they feel like the flags are justified, you get the strike. And according to the video that Mr. Traps said it got flagged in the video he stated it in before he deleted it, it was because he was I don't know what the video was. I really don't. He said something about it was some bacteria, parasites, and women, and how it's parasites in women, how it generates love. I think it's the same concept that Sandman was going on about, just not as flamboyant. But that was the video got flagged.
You guys have to understand something about warfare on the internet, too. When you're taking it to the mattresses, okay, you've got to have a certain amount of resolve in order to defeat your enemy. And the thing is, I would never condone a creator going online and doing a video saying, "Hey, fans of mine, go over here and flag this guy's channel because he's an asshole," or whatever have you, obviously. But we also do live in the internet age where you can't stop people from going into the live chat every time he has a stream and just typing "you're a piece of shit" over and over again until he gets really annoyed and bans them. It's like little things like that Like, that's what I did to somebody one time when I was fucking on the internet. I was just like, I'm not going to do anything shady, but this guy's a piece of shit, so I'm just going to call him a piece of shit. That's what we all do. We do that on the internet. We get on live streams. We do funny videos, and we call people fucking assholes who are being assholes. And that is perfectly legal, as long as it's not, going too far like he did. When he called you a pedophile and that it could actually ruin your life, he crossed the line. People need to know that that guy likes to cross the line and slander people and try to get their fucking lives ruined. People need to know that so they can stay the fuck away from him. Not flag his channel, not dox him. Don't break the golden rules of the internet. But this is the internet. Meme the hell out of him. Fucking, nothing stops you from doing that. He can block all the people he doesn't like to hear from. And it just, but he shouldn't have picked a fight with somebody who knows how to do warfare better. You have to learn how to internet above all the rest of the people, which means you need a thick skin.
He barely knows how to YouTube, let alone internet.
Yeah. Like spamming the chat is not illegal unless it's a bot. In my opinion, I hate bots. I've had bots in my chats before. It gets real annoying because it'll just sit there and say the same thing over and over again. You ban it and another thing comes in and does it again and again and again. But other than that, I mean, if you have like real people who are like, I'm assuming you're discussing this publicly so that you can let your fans know that this guy really is a bad person.
Yes.
Just a bad human being. Like he is accusing people of pedophilia, like that are not pedophiles, and without a court of law or anything. He is judge, jury, and executioner. In his mind, he's justified in doing this because his fifis are hurt. So, yeah, tell everybody he's a piece of shit. Go on, lay into him. Nothing wrong with that.
I was gonna say he did this to Bering, and I can't remember what the whole deal was. I don't want to really go into it, but yeah, he did the exact same thing to Bering. Her client seemed to the exact same process and method that he's been doing it.
Yeah, well, I'm somebody Bering's size too, and the exposure he gets. It doesn't surprise me that this guy and a shit ton of other people have tried to do that. Like look at what Bering's been putting up with like fucking Christy Winters. And you know what he does?
Putting up a ton.
Yeah, you know what he does? He just kind of hits her back, man. He'll do a funny parody video with like somebody who acts like her but is a completely different person. Like I saw This Week in Stupid, where Bering hosted This Week in Stupid on Sargon's channel, and he had fucking babbling stream on there being Christy Winters. It was hilarious. Like
yeah, I've seen that one.
Hobbles of Karth has it right. Let the internet judge. Don't break the golden rules. Don't dox, don't flag, don't mass community strike and all that stuff. That's poor form. We're all above that. But there is nothing wrong with calling a piece of shit a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Max, that's very sweet, but it's basically the same thing as going and mass flagging his channel and everything like that. It's not the way to deal with this guy. It really isn't.
No, the proper way. I mean, and none of us at the time knew what kind of a caliber of person that this was. And I think if we knew then what we knew now,
I would have stayed the hell away.
Yeah, I would have ignored the motherfucker. I really would have. The only reason why I gotta apologize to you, Antoine. I really do. I am sorry. Because I should not have done that fucking video, that fucking first video of him. And Sparky, I was just doing it.
Sparky, you didn't drag us in. You didn't drag me into this.
I feel obligated to say I'm sorry because I feel like I did.
No, it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to take Magog's advice. So, guys in the chat, I'll listen up. This is I'm going to be doing one video on Trav, and I'm going to put everything on the table. I'm going to show his videos. I'm going to show his accusations. I'm going to lay down the facts, and then that's it. It's going to be basically saying exactly what Magog says. This guy is a piece of shit. He is a liar, and this is my evidence. we're doing this stream now because I was hoping that he would have stayed in the chat. And I've been trying to get him on to talk, and he refuses. Absolutely, hands down, refuses.
Oh no, he was on last today talking to somebody with Avatar.
Well, that's just evidence that he himself even knows he's a piece of shit because he won't even come on and defend himself.
Oh well, no, his reason is that we wouldn't turn our cameras on. But if he's talking to someone on a live stream with an avatar, I guess that kind of blows that out of the water.
No, the guy has face. He has a picture of his face on. So
gives a shit.
I don't know what he considers with that. But yeah, he was bitching that. Yeah, he was bitching that 10 of his suck accounts got removed.
Yeah, you be a dirtbag on the internet, and dirtbag things happen to you, and then you bitch, and then try to find somebody else to blame. Man needs to look in the mirror.
Listen, he's not worth any more time whatsoever. No, he's really not. You know, like if he keeps popping in with fucking like accusations, then fucking you make sure you fucking like just. I agree with
report him.
Magogums that you can report him, and you might need to talk to a lawyer because that's defamation.
Yeah, you could report him for harassment if he's constantly calling you a pedophile and stuff. Now, that being said, if this guy knows how to fix Skyrim for me, I might have to dump y'all.
No. His values.
Did you turn it on and turn it back, or did you turn it off and turn it back on, sir?
Trav, you sound like a dirtbag, but if you can help me fix modded Skyrim, I'll subscribe to you.
Hey, Trav, my God, let me stop you right there because anyone who watches anime, anyone who plays games, they're incels.
Yeah, he wouldn't talk to you. But I do have a very important question for you. Question for you, Magog. Are you ready for it?
No, go back. What does that mean?
Incel? You're involuntarily celibate.
No, I know what an incel is. So I don't know what this whole what you said. You said he wouldn't talk to me. Why wouldn't he talk?
Oh, because you play video games.
Because you play video games. If you like anime, he won't touch you.
He made a whole video saying that incels, it has to do with mental retardation more than anything. So.
No, it has everything to do with women not wanting to suck your dick.
Well, no. Fuck.
No,
God damn it, Magog. But yeah, no, that was his reasoning. His reasoning was incels are mental retards.
That should have been aborted.
Speaking of dick sucking, I almost, right before the stream, I almost had a mouthful. I'm just saying.
So why did you jump on stream?
Yeah, seriously, why are you not with him?
That poor guy.
Lucky
he's
guy.
Missing it.
No. I was distracting him too much, and he had to go and get some shit done. So I'm just like, okay, you go ahead and go. You get your shit done, and
then get back in my bed.
And then you can come back to the house and get back in my bed. Like,
yeah, his mentality of that whole deal.
No. Let's go back to talking about dick sucking. Come on. Like, honestly, like, I don't give two, like...
So let me ask you.
Important question. Ask the question.
Were you able to take him all the way to the base?
So thanks for talking with me, you guys. Like, thanks for having me on.
It's an important question, you know.
What you know what? Like, I was more than happy. So the incels. What's he talking about? Incels? What's going on with that? What's he believe in that, Sparky? I'll go back to that conversation instead of us.
I think the key question here is: did he tickle your tonsils?
You brought this on yourself, Kaduk.
You did this to yourself.
You have nobody else to blame. You're the one who decided to say that live on air.
Yes,
and you could have kept your fucking mouth shut. But
you guys are complaining that I did keep my mouth shut. That's the problem. I did keep my mouth shut.
Let me finish the joke.
Well, yeah, no, hey, it's okay. I got to finish mine.
Hobbles of Karth. Yes, I did turn shadows low. I know that shadows on ultra shadows on Skyrim fucking bogged the system down. I already tried that.
You know, I'm almost wondering. Something just popped in my head, and
is it about Cadunt sucking dick?
No, it's not about Cadunt sucking dick. It's about it's about.
Why is it not? I mean, come on now.
Really, it's priorities, man.
Yeah, no, it's just I might have an idea where he got this stupid fucking accusation from it. If I'm right on it, he is such a fucking idiot.
Yeah, well, you know, the only thing I have to say to Cadunt is if he gives you a free pearl necklace, then marry him.
That's not a bad bit of advice. I think
like if he bleaches my hair white, like, you know.
If only she knew.
Like if he makes it so that my complexion starts to get suddenly better for some reason or another. Jizz on my face. But no, like no, this so the like, MGTOW guy. Let's go back to
I don't understand
Actually,
some MGTOWs. Like I understand like the MGTOW, like some of the ideas, like I'm just gonna do my own thing because you know, like I'm tired of worrying about getting dates and all that stuff. All that at its base core seems fine with me. What I don't understand is why some MGTOWs buy into the ideology so extreme that they have to announce to the world that they hate pussy, because that just makes you look gay.
Gay as hell. Just saying, like, obviously he doesn't have like some chick who's kind of like sitting at home, sitting on a stream talking about how she wants to suck his dick. You know, he obviously doesn't have anything like that going on.
You know what really sucks about the internet?
What?
The people really just don't know how to lighten up either. You know? Like I've noticed that like people are way too triggered by like little things. It's like, man, when I get off the internet, I get off the internet. Like, I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to play a video game today or I'm going to watch a movie. And I completely put down my phone. I cut myself off from Twitter. And when that happens, I start to realize that no matter what I do on the internet, it doesn't actually follow me into the real.
Yep.
You know, it's a digital space. It doesn't really affect, like, I got into a fight with somebody on the internet, a huge argument. I was typing out these huge, long fucking, like, conversational fucking arguments and stuff. And when I finally got off of that and was like, okay, I'm done for today. I'm losing my shit. And I was so angry. Then I stepped outside and the sun was out and it was nice and it was pretty and the birds were chirping. And I'm like, that didn't destroy the world. What I just did, that argument I just had didn't change anything about my environment at all.
Yep.
What a weird realization.
And that's awesome that you have that humble opinion, and not a lot of people have that humble opinion about doing shit like this on the fucking internet. Like, Cadunt knows about this. Like, me and Schmeckle kind of got into a little thing, but I wasn't even fucking butthurt about it. He has some seriously personal fucking questions to me, and I wasn't butthurt about it. Like, me and him had a nice conversation back and forth. I was like, all right, I see your point. Here's my point. Whatever, dude, we're still fucking cool. But somebody else who was in that hangout was like, you don't even understand it. You don't know. Like, bitch, it has nothing to do with you. Like, shut the fuck up and go in your corner.
She tried to use the whole fucking, he's an American soldier, you owe him everything because he fought for your freedoms. And Schmeckle was like, I'm Canadian.
Well, yeah, and the greatest part was Cadunt was just sitting there going, hey, shut the fuck up. Schmeckle is Canadian. He doesn't owe anything to you. Just shut up. Like, I was dying. I had to turn off, like, my fucking sound, everything, because I was just fucking crying of laughter. Cadunt was just so calm about it. Like, and that's why I fucking love, like, most of the people that I fucking have found on the internet that I surround myself with, they're pretty realistic people. Like, we could talk shit to each other, we could shit on each other, but at the end of the day, it's nothing fucking personal.
Hey, Ace, shut the fuck up.
That's the thing. Well, whatever, fucking Danny DeVito. I don't want to hear that goddamn bullshit.
Hey. If you're gonna call me anything, you're gonna call me Danny DeVito in a wig, you fuck.
Yes, ma'am.
That's the thing with this guy, like he's just taking all of this way too seriously. If I was in his place and my channel got flagged, I would have been like, oh, my channel got flagged. Like, I would have obviously tried to solve the problem because I love my job, but I wouldn't have been all like, it was you! And go out and find somebody to, like, blame it on and shit. Like, I would have just been like, oh, must have said some shit that YouTube didn't like. What is with the people lacking all personal responsibility? Like, I don't get that. Like, it's like gone in this generation.
Well, it's like the first time.
It's not my fault. It's your fault. Why? How is it my fault? I live 1,000 miles away, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, it's like the first time I got a copyright strike. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I got a message from YouTube. Hey, this happened. I was like, shit, did I just do something wrong? And then I read everything. I was like, oh, they don't like that I used National Geographic more than 30 seconds? Okay, sure, they can have my no ad revenue. Have fun.
Don't do that again.
Yeah, I mean, like, I some people just were not properly taught discipline, self-control, self-responsibility, and manners by their parents. So honestly, when it comes to Traversable, I blame his parents if he has them. I don't know. He might be an orphan, grew up in the system or something. I don't know anything about the guy. But
yeah, I have a feeling he has mommy issues. I'm just saying. Because I'm a cunt. And I'm going to fucking call that shit out. If you're going to be like, oh, all women are evil, all women are poisonous, you must have some mommy issues. Because there's no fucking way in hell. Like, fucking, I know Zell will make jokes and shit like that. Like about like telling me to go get in the kitchen and know my place and, call me a stupid bitch and cunt and whatnot. But I know damn good and well, like, even if he really thought I was like a terrible human being, he knows that my mother is not.
Yeah, but, I could agree with you, but even if this guy doesn't have mommy issues, I can almost guarantee his mommy has issues with him.
Well, more than likely, yeah. Like, I can't imagine there being any female that he's related to in any way, shape, or form that would not have issues with him.
Like, I just imagined, like, oh, my proud son on the internet bitching about women constantly. I am so proud.
He's probably been disowned at this point.
Magog, you brought up the point earlier. Like, I could see where some of the MGTOWs are coming from. Like, and so could I. Like, I could see where some of them are coming from. But then this dude fucking comes along and it's like, all right, yeah, some of the MGTOWs are fucking shitbags. Like, and like, you're putting such a shit name on MGTOW. Like, what do you want us to fucking do? Like, you're saying that you represent this community, but it's such.
They get away with that by saying there is no MGTOW community. We're all individuals. That's why we're going our own way. And I've pointed out many times before, yes, there is a community. You all follow the same people on Twitter. You all watch the same videos on YouTube. You all think the exact same thing. You all follow the exact same rules. Dude, you guys are a community.
Yeah, I mean, they could try to deny it if they want, but everybody is a part of a community some way or another, Like, even if you're trying to be edgy and be like, I'm not a part of shit. Yeah, you are. You join the internet. That is a community. The whole of the internet is a massive community broken down into tiny little sub-communities,
Very true.
Because there are people who use the internet on a regular basis and know the entire culture of the internet and know what trolling is and know what all this and that is and know what a meme is. And then there are people who are like, internet, that's that box over there, right? That gives me Netflix.
That's my friend James. My friend James is such a fucking normie that he doesn't understand memes. He barely knows what they are. He just uses it to go. He basically uses it to play video games and watch movies. That's it.
Yeah,
like veritable normie until all this.
I think honestly, this guy is stuck in a contradiction though. He's like between a rock and a hard place because I think if if a woman did fuck him, he'd turn into that dude from fucking Cabin Boy. He'd just come out of the cave and be like, "These pipes are clean." Like,
No,
color has returned to the world. It's like he landed in Oz, you know, like.
I might piss them off with that last video. I don't know. Ace, what would you think about it?
What, the one that you just did that I said that you did fucking outstanding with?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're going to piss him off, and you're going to piss him off for the fact that you present a true and honest opinion about what he has did. You brought factual fucking points, and that's what the thing, like what we've all brought up is somebody like this. They can't handle fucking factual fucking things like that. They want to fucking sit there, throw ad hominem attacks. That's cute. You can do that fucking all day long, but at the end of the day, like Magog was saying, you have to unfortunately fucking sit there and ignore them because they're gonna just keep sitting there and pushing the same fucking bullshit of you're a pedo, you're this, you're that. Like, yeah. You could keep doing it and they will eventually get tired out, but will you tire out before they?
Well, that's why, you know, like there's an effective form of counter protesting that I invented. Because I was like thinking about like all the like back in the day before like Trump was elected, it was even before that when like all the like Antifa stuff was going on and everything, you know, at like Berkeley and like, oh, that's racist everywhere, you know. And I'm watching these protests and how like the counter protesters, all the MAGA people and everything like that were like going toe to toe with these motherfuckers. And I was just thinking like, you know how annoying it is to just be laughed at? So I invented this thing called laugh protesting, where you just go out to like a massive like SJW protest and they have all their signs and everything. And you stand there across from them and you just go, and you point at them. You don't make any arguments. You don't say anything else. You just sit there and laugh at them for hours. They would get so annoyed and they can't argue with it because they'd be like, "Why are you laughing? This is serious. Milo Yiannopoulos really is racist," and then you laugh harder. You're just like,
and
it just like annoys the fuck out of them, and they would go away eventually or punch you. In which case, you'd become famous.
And if for some reason you can't bring yourself to actually laugh yourself because you know your sides are hurting or you've got laryngitis, have a laugh track. All you got to do is lip sync.
Yeah, just go out there with a bullhorn and like 5 hours of laugh track in a
there you go.
On a recorder, and you just turn on the bullhorn and hit play and just sit there, just you know.
Oh, I forget who it was.
No one has tried that. Why has no one tried that?
Because I invented it.
All hail Magog.
This is the first time I've ever shared it publicly. This idea.
All right. All hail Magog. He will conquer us.
I just hope the first guy who tries the laugh protesting has a big Magog t-shirt on or something so that people know where it came from.
The one that says that is a man. That would be
if I go take a lawn chair out, set it up, sit down, and just start laughing at these fucks. Some of them need to be laughed at, man.
If I hadn't been moved to Washington by now, I lived by UCR. And there were a lot of protests. I would have done it.
Oh, there's like 3 different universities here in Washington, and I'm sure there are plenty of protests and stuff going on there. You just got to pick one weekend and go.
Oh, yeah. Washington, especially if you go down by Olympia, like, it's so weird. It's out in Washington, you go like north of the military base, there's a little pro-military, but like you go south, they're fully fucking leftist, like fuck the military. Because I was stationed out in Washington, so like my experience out there, I was like, God damn, like you really feel a difference between the two lines of like that military fucking base going north of it. Like people are a little for it, a little against it. Like, okay, you could have a decent conversation, but then you go south of it, there's protesters that like before social justice warriors were a thing. Like I saw social justice warriors. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I try to have a conversation with them, and it was just straight up fucking retarded.
All right, so I have a plan. It has to wait until after the 15th because that's when I get paid. I'm going to buy a Magog shirt because I don't have one yet because I haven't had money. And then I'm going to download a laugh track and I am going to a protest and I'm going to attempt this. And I'm going to bring Ishtar with me because she's going to record it.
Wait, I'm what?
Just in case I do get punched.
No, I know why you're wanting to bring me with you. It's so that I can drive your ass to the hospital after they stomp all over it. In which case, I'm bringing KG because you are too tall. I cannot drag your butt.
The only reason to take a break from laughing during a laugh protest, this is one of the rules I made up. There's only one reason to stop laughing. Okay? Obviously, I mean, besides the obvious, something like a bomb goes off and there's children dying, you don't want to keep playing the laugh track. But outside of that, there's only one rule. If you do stop laughing to speak to these people, it's if one of them asks why you're laughing, you're allowed to stop and say, I always laugh at clowns. And then you continue laughing. That's the only thing you're allowed to say besides laughter. You're not allowed to be like, you're stupid and the wage gap is the myth. Like, you're not allowed to start arguing with them. You're not allowed to do any of that. You're only allowed to stop laughing to go, because I always laugh at clowns. You know? And you start laughing again.
You know, I'm so glad I became a patron last night.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Magog.
Yes.
Magoggies, will you do me a favor? And everybody else, I need you to also do me a favor. I just need you to laugh for like a minute. And then Antoine, there you go. There's your laugh track. It's just Magog's laugh.
That's a long fucking minute.
Okay, 30 seconds.
You want all of us or just Magog?
Just Magog, because it's got to be Magog laughing. And so this way Antoine can have the Magog laugh for his laugh track.
Yeah, so, I'm not going to do that right now. If you guys really want that, I'll record it. That way, if I start coughing or something from laughing too hard, I can cut it out and splice in. You know, I can splice it together correctly. You know.
Oh, that'll work too.
That works. If you really did want that. That way you can literally have like a 30-second loop of just and then you hear in the background.
Dude, that would be so fucking epic.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Fucking Antoine, take it from this.
I'm going to.
It's beautiful.
Magog.
I you know, like after a year and a half of almost a year and a half of being on the internet, I have a much deeper appreciation for people who create things, but at the same time I've kind of been like, you know what, the whole like invention of the Magog voice and laugh and pose voice was actually kind of lightning in a bottle. Like, I don't usually praise myself because I'm like my own worst critic. Every artist is, right? But yes. I really, really love that I decided to do Magog with like a wholly different voice, you know, than my own. Because it really allows for that like exaggerated, just evil, maniacal fucking, you know, like that's really cool.
Well, I want to thank you for coming on here and bringing some levity to the situation and even a clear head, you know. But I am free this weekend, so I will be. I want to. Get together with you and actually do this collaboration that we've been talking about and planning and for what 8 months now.
No, I was just this last semester that I contacted you. Remember? Because I was listening to one of your videos on the way to school.
Oh, that's right. So
it's only been like 4 months, man. I mean, you and I both already knew I had to wait until I was out of school.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, I know. But I am free. My weekends are free, and pretty much my evenings are free now with the job that I started. So, yeah, I switched from working graveyard shift to being up at the ass crack of dawn.
Yay.
Right.
So,
well, that just makes it a little better anyway, because then your evenings are free, and that's the best time to get a hold of me is between like 5 p.m. and midnight.
all right. So I'll set a reminder every single time I say I'm going to DM you. I'm like, I'm going to DM him tomorrow, and then I forget.
Yeah. There's actually one thing I was going to ask you. Magog, whenever you get ready to start building a studio, hit me up. I want to come down and help you out.
I appreciate that. Yep. The studio will be built without much problem. It's the village that'll need help building. So.
Sure. I'll help you with anything you need. I'm good with electronics, so.
Are you going to be free next Tuesday evening? I know
that's a week away, buddy.
Okay, I was gonna when I talk to you this weekend, because I was gonna say we can do a
hit
charity.
Me up about a day before, and I'll be able to tell you my schedule. But before that, because I never know. Like sometimes I'll schedule like a live stream with somebody or something, and not even realize it overlaps with something else. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but when you reach kind of the size I am, you get a lot of messages, and you can't answer them all, and you can't plan for every little thing. So you just have to be patient with me.
No, I know that. There are a lot of people that want Magog's, mystical powers ruling over them at the same time as you conquer Earth. So,
and that's what she said. Okay, I am actually gonna take off for the night because work in the morning.
Yeah, so. I actually have to. That's why I was wrapping this up, because I got to get up early too. So again, thank you for bringing levity, a clear head, laughs, the idea that it's probably going to get me mugged by a bunch of protesters, but I'm going to do it anyway. And
I'll record it all for the views.
And thank you everybody else for just coming on, even though you kind of jumped on knowing that it was going to be kind of a rant stream, and it started off that way, but it's turned into a really just us bullshitting and having a good time. So
change the name of this stream. He doesn't need that kind of
All hail Magog.
Hail Magog.
You guys have a good night.
You should change the name of it too. Laughter cures all.
Yes.
You guys have a good night.
Good night,
everybody.
Later.